in order to succeed in life, doing the right thing might not be enough. You also need the right mindset. Ready? Let's go! Today, we are talking about the success mindset. Something that I think deserves its video, simply. And actually, so in the mindset, of course, there is a lot of things and also some self-limiting belief and so on. But I get inspired actually from a video that is from the guy that is doing Sick Media, which is a YouTube channel that help YouTubers to grow their channel and so on. And he was talking about different type of personality of people that are doing the challenge. So I don't think that was the intended purpose, but I make the connection between that and the success mindset, and I putting all of it together into what I like to call the golden triangle. And so let's take a look at that. So as you can see here, the golden triangle of execution. Because yes, even if you know what to do, if you are not able to execute perfectly what you know what you should do, you won't be able to reach the success you want. And so I think that's a concept that you can keep in mind, that going to allow you to become unstoppable. And so that's why I call it the unstoppable mindset. If you are lacking one of those three things, you will struggle, and the building momentum is going to be complicated. But if you do all of those things, you are going to be unstoppable. And so the very first thing is about commitment. A lot of time, and the most I think examples that everybody can know is people that are smoking, that are saying, "Oh, I'm trying to quit," and so on. I'm trying. No, you're not committed. This is as simple as that. You don't want to stop. And so this is about that. When you are committed, this is not "I'm trying." This is "I'm gonna do it. And nothing will stop me until I get it done." This is commitment. No step back. You burn the bridges behind you and you move forward toward your goal. You are committed to do it and go for it until you succeed. So that's the very first step. This is a mindset. You're looking where you want to go and you just go there. Just do it. Then, okay, fine. You're committed. You're going in the right direction. Fine, that's good. But then so you're starting and so on, you're building your process, you start to understand what you should do, what you should not do, etc. etc. But at the beginning, of course, you'll be a little bit over the place and so on. But at some point, you will know roughly what you need to do. And this is where the second point is discipline. Generally speaking, success is not that complicated. This is just a lot of little things that are easy to do, but that are also easy not to do. And so that's a very difficult part where even if you want to procrastinate and so on, you should not. You should be able to be disciplined to do the thing you know you should do and to never procrastinate, never make excuses for anything. You're just doing it. You're disciplined and you never step back from obstacle. You are never pushing further something that you need to do now. You just do it. Discipline. I cannot be more clear than that. And so let's take an example for me. Even though I have a little channel, but we'll see. Maybe someday that's going to be a better channel. I don't know. So commitment. I started my channel by doing 30 videos in 30 days. That was a way for me to show my commitment. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Doing it. And so I did it, and I was disciplined enough to go and do one video every single day. And this is what allowed me to build the momentum to get started. Because even after 30 days where I stopped to get to my holidays and so on, when I came back here, that was pretty easy to just keep going. I had built this habit of doing things because I was committed, and I keep doing it. I keep moving forward. So this is my goal. I'm disciplined, and so that's why I'm doing video every single day. Also, what I'm trying to do is, I know maybe from time to time I'm not going to be able to do live stream every single day, and so I need to have some video on the backlog that I can upload whenever I'm just so freaking tired I cannot speak in front of the camera, or I'm just not ready to do a live stream. And so I have a few videos. So if at some point I'm not able to live up to my commitment, I have a strategy to back things up, because I know life is going to be in the way. Even if you are disciplined and committed, sometimes life gets in the way. So you need strategy in order to compensate for those times where you are going to feel down and so on. This is also that discipline, because I'm setting aside one day every week where I'm doing a bunch of videos that I know if I'm not able to do live stream, I can upload them. And that's how I know I'm going to have this discipline of doing a video every single day. So the how I'm going to do this video every single day change. Either I'm doing live stream, or either I'm recording video. But I have put in place the strategy, the process in order to live up to my commitment of putting a video every single day, and to be disciplined enough to actually execute on that. Then the last and final thing that of this triangle is going to be focusing on what matters. Because when you are doing things, when you want to succeed in anything, there is a shit ton amount of things that you need to get done and so on. And also there is a lot of things that actually are not really relevant. I mean, focus is primarily around the Pareto principle. What are the 20% that bring you 80% of the result? What focus is really about removing distraction in order to have the maximum amount of energy to dedicate to your commitment and your discipline. Because if you are just focusing on many things and so on, this is going to be tougher and tougher to follow up on your discipline and your commitment, because you're just everywhere. So focusing, remove everything that's just distracting for your main goal, and act on it, build momentum and so on. And this triangle, what I like is when you are doing these things like that, you're committed, you're disciplined and focused, you're starting to build momentum. Things become easier and easier. And so once you reach a state of where you feel really comfortable with what you're doing, your commitment, discipline and focus are pretty easy. You never miss a day. You're always showing up when you need to show up. Then you can start moving on and focusing maybe on one other thing, but only one other thing where you are going to commit and build a discipline around it. And so, but this can only happen when you have built the momentum into the first thing that you've done, that you were focused, that you are committed and disciplined about. You cannot focus on many things at the same time. You need to focus on one thing, being committed and disciplined about it, and then you become unstoppable. So yes, I think that's a good overview. Also, there is something I didn't say. This is also some fractal, if you know what I mean. That can be done on different level. Because even if you focus on something, this something in itself has also distraction, discipline, and commitment that are attached to it. and so you are focused on the main thing, and then on the lower level you also need to focus on one thing at a time, and so on. So you have these bigger things that will take you 5 years, then another thing that you are going to focus on that is going to take you 1 year, and then you go down and down and down until you know, okay, today I'm focusing on that, next week I'm focusing on that, next month on that, next year on that, and so on, and you are focused, committed, disciplined. So yes, multiple level also, so you are doing it iteratively, and if you are able to go down to the deepest level, and you are able to have this triangle down on every level of what you are working, you will be unstoppable, because your mind is going to be clear, you will know exactly what to do, how to do it, you will have no distraction in order to act on it. Yeah, you will be completely unstoppable. And so because this is something I just realized today, I'm still trying to figure out all the implications of that, and how I can apply this really deeply into my process. Each of us, we are going to struggle in one or the other things. For me, for instance, I am generally very committed, I am generally very disciplined, but I'm struggling with focus. Generally speaking, I tend to focus on too much things at the same time. For instance, I'm currently trying to raise 3 YouTube channels, which is just too much. I never raise one YouTube channel right. So so that's the level of insanity. But so that's really important for you to understand where in this triangle you are struggling the most, because you will know that this is where you need to put the most effort. Me, all my effort need to be focused on removing distraction and focusing on what matters. But for you, it might be different. It might be discipline. It might be commitment. Maybe you are that person that always say, I'm gonna try, and stop saying that. Just say, I'm going to do it, and I'm not giving up. I'm just doing it. And if you are struggling with discipline, discipline is really this idea. In life, we need balance between doing the same thing over and over and doing new things. So the way to do the same thing over and over might be to do some routines, to incorporate routines. And you say, okay, every day I'm doing that, and I'm doing it at this moment. And so this is the part of my day where I'm doing the same thing over and over. That's boring, that's frustrating, but I'm doing it. And then the rest of the day, I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want. And so that can be a good way of going about discipline. Having a time where you know you do what you should do. And after that, so this is also discipline, sorry for that, but and after that, you are free to do whatever you want to do. And that's really important, because if you struggle with discipline but you force yourself into it, you will burn out. You will burn out. And you will want to give up, and so on. So that's really important that you give yourself time to be undisciplined, but also have this period of time where you know, during this period of time, I'm 100% committed, disciplined, focused. And then during the other time, I can be committed and focused, but I'm a little bit softer on the discipline side. So yeah, that can be a good way to go about it, in order to balance. And as you get more resilient, as you get more this habit of being disciplined, then it's going to require you less and less effort in order to maintain this discipline during an entire day. I think I make a mistake about this. Well, I don't know. I'm dyslexic, so grammatical error is not my my thing. I'm pretty bad at it. So anyway, I hope it helped. This is a really, so remember this golden triangle. Every time you are struggling with something, ask yourself, what am I lacking in this golden triangle? And then, in terms of mindset, if you are just struggling in your mindset or in your life, ask yourself, what am I missing in this golden triangle? And I think most of the time you will find an answer. In the future, I will probably update that, try to find if there is something missing and so on. But I think that's a pretty damn solid framework to start with in order to be able to execute efficiently. So thank you for watching, and I see you next time.